that brought back memories and some tears. One of the key things that you saw, the first guy you saw up there, a fellow named Rick Todd. Rick has only been an employee of the company for 50 years. June Ward, the candy maker, who really does run the company. Well, if you ask her, she'll tell you. I promise you. I'll tell you June's story. June, when we have corporate board meetings at Silver Dollar City, June will almost invariably show up at that meeting. She comes in. The meeting stops. June takes over. And she brings with her a 50-pound sack of sugar that she has been using to make candy. And on it are written instructions for the board, the things that they are to accomplish during this meeting. And I promise you, the board stops and listens to her. It's wonderful. Silver Dollar City. Herschend Family Entertainment is not a story about me. It is a story about Nick, one of our staffers down here. He was estimating for me, and I think he's a little conservative, but somewhere in the range of 25 to 30,000 employees of the company. This is their story. This is a story about who Silver Dollar City became, who Herschend Enterprises became. It is not the story of me. I'll tell you a story. True story, one of my favorites. But this is how the company came to be where it is today. Parking lot. This is at Dollywood. Parking lot, Dollywood, end of the day. Everybody's gone. Parking lot, big parking lot. And everybody's gone except for one car. And 4 people are standing around the car. The hood is up, the trunk is up, and they're staring at the car. Which is a pretty good indication that something is not right. One of our mechanic shop guys was driving his car through the parking lot on the way home that night. And he pulled over to see what the problem was. Well, to make this story short, he discovered that the starter on their car would not start. So it just happened, the good Lord had hand, that his car was the same manufacturer as theirs. So he climbs under his car, takes the starter off of his car, climbs under their car, puts the starter on his starter on their car. It's up, turns the ignition on, and their car starts. And they said, "But what?" They were rather wide-eyed at that point. And they said, "What are you going to do?" He said, "I've already called my wife. She's coming to get me. I'll fix your starter and put it back on. It'll be okay." That's what makes us who we are. That's the dream that we had. Now, this dream, it started, Jack, my brother and I, Jack, by the way, you need to come up here. No, yes. He does not want to do this, but he couldn't say no.
You notice when Pete says something, I do it.
You very, very seldom go to the store and buy a chair with 2 legs. Every chair that you've ever purchased has 4 legs. Here are the 4 legs that made a company what it is. A friend of mine, talking about dreams, said, Nothing is easy to do unless it's not worthwhile. That's true. Every person sitting in this room knows how hard it is to make worthwhile things happen. To make things that really, really matter happen in the community, in your family, in your church, your business. It takes a tremendous amount of work. Dreams are not magic. Dreams are not magic. They take blood, sweat, tears, a lot of prayer to make happen. We are blessed. Our family is blessed. The men and women who are, in fact, the heart and soul of our company are blessed to live in a part of the world where the values count, where who you are does make a difference. And I hope we never lose those core values. I said it in the clip. He asked, and we get the question a lot, what will you be? What will you look like 25, 30 years from now? And my answer is invariably, I don't care. I truly don't. First of all, I couldn't have told you 25 years ago what Silver Dollar City would look like. We did not have the Harlem Globetrotters in our development plan 25 years ago, nor did they have us in there. But that isn't what makes it Silver Dollar City. What makes it, I said it in the clip, are the core values. The trust in the men and women who are the company. Trust in God, that we know where our hope lives eternally. And the trust in the men and women that we get to work with every day. All of you, many of you in this room, we have been in business together. Cookie, how many years?
Well, 53, I know.
53 years with Cookie. Those are tremendous partnerships. We, the Herschend family, my brother, my wife Jody, sister-in-law Sherry, we are the ones who are grateful to all of you for giving us the privilege of being here. God bless you. I should tell you, Terry Bloodworth, who made these, is a friend of long standing, a craftsman from Silver Dollar City, who's has his own shop here. Wonderful, wonderful man. And this is the kind of people that we here in the Ozarks are blessed to be able to work with. You don't find that anywhere else. It's wonderful. God bless you.